finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones will break some bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a good one here in the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Fielded at the 7. It's going well so far. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. He rolls to his right. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37.
Kid, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week. During practice, that both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. And he won't be able to get past the line. And very quickly, Brock, they could be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Nix, quick out wide, complete. There he goes, right sideline. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So it's a home run that finishes their opening possession of this game, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard with 6.
And I think keeps all of us here in this building, in this booth, hoping they get the ball back soon, right? Not that we're rooting for anybody, but we root for the big play, for the home run, and they just hit one.
All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he'll get in. That gives him an 8-0 lead. Well, really a dream start at home for this team. They add on the 2-point try, and they are quickly up 8-0.
So much game left, but they trusted that even if the conversion failed, they could make up those points over the course of the game. But even more than that, Kate, what they've done now to this home crowd to get them off their seats, I can't wait to hear the volume when the defense hits the field.
the slated downs to approach here from the 40. Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up second down.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Burrow on the play action. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome a quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
They're on 20-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Gets it on the counter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They fake the handoff. Now Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some
into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it, and he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone against a defense who was out there on short notice and not ready for that sudden change they talk about.
Well, he just caught there in the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well either.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Surprisingly, had to punt 5 times in last week's win, and he sends this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11. Let it. 11 MT. Take. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. On the move, past the 40. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Can. 11 Thomas. Shot.
Trying down the middle with Edwards-Helaire. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion move.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
A give to Edwards-Helaire, running right. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, that came at the perfect time.
Burrow to the air now. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. And no surprises here. They decline the holding call and hang on to the interception. It's Harvey straight ahead. They aren't getting anything here, Brock. They're actually going to lose some. Back to the 10.
Tackle made back at the 10-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They are facing second down deep on their own end. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And this is a house call, a pick six for Cincinnati. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Bengals offense lined up. They're going for 2 again.
Gun.
Well, looks like the defense jumps just before the snap there. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Getting another shot at 2 here.
Here we go. Stop.
Oh, here's a pitch to the right. And he's in for the score. That's 2 points, and their lead grows to 15.
Broncos 8.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Back to the air, Nix after the pick. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
Second down, here's Nix again. The throw finds Evan Ingram. He will be stopped now, but what to like about that effort?
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton, play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
Still has some space inside the 35. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Burrow on first down. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun hand off to Harvey. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. So he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And the Bengals bring it out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Once more. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Going on 4th. Here's Nix. Buying some time right. Finds a man right side. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
Stop. Hey, can.
This one's will touch pass forward to his man coming across. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Brandon Jones up for the stop.
Brings up 2nd down.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's get set. 180. What is that? Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Brown. Juke the defender. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Stop. 11. Stop.
Here's Brown again. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Give up the gut to Edwards-Helaire. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Staying grounded with Edwards-Helaire. And he stops, give him about 7 on the play, and give his offense a 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11.
Now Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one.
Here we go.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Play shot. Stop.
Burrow will throw for it. And he's got it. They certainly weren't hurting for points, but hey, why not add 2 more onto the massive lead they've got?
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hold on, set. Away. Ready. 180.
Nix looking to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Dumps it off to his running back. Brought up a tackle, but he lost the football. And the Bengals get to it. But where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great what they call contact.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the 47. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throw on 3rd down. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Knicks. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw again. Knicks. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals, you've got a great chance to win.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. So 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Throwing again. Here's Knicks. And they pick him off again. And the Bengals watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45.
Hey, you go into halftime with a double-digit lead, your number one objective, and they'll all say it in that locker room, it's 0-0 to begin the second half. So you want to come out firing the same way you did in that first half. And that kick return, he took matters in his own hands.
And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
180. 180 shot. 11. Shot.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10. We need to get some positive yardage here. Burrow out of the shotgun. Played it over the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Well, the good part is he did bring that play to a stop. Unfortunately, looks like he got banged up on the tackle. He's in some discomfort out there. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Now we'll give to Edwards-Helaire coming left. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Rico for the punt. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. Now we'll get a delay, maybe an intentional one, and they'll get a little more room for this punt. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The Bengals send out the punting unit. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10.
Oh, I said.
Up the middle to Harvey. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
2nd down, give to Harvey. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's got Sutton complete. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play.
But bless his heart, where some quarterbacks look off double coverage and check it down, this guy just attacks it head on. And why wouldn't he if he's capable of beating it for that kind of result?
Nix with it on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. Going for a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd down, give to Harvey. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. They're going for it. It's Nix. He's got it to his running back. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Nix to throw again. This is Ingram working the left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage. And all right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Broncos football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making the scoreboard look a touch better.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Chased out to his right. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he didn't strike that one through, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone he had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40.
One, ready?
Burrow now on 1st down. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
A give now to Brown. Works the sideline inside the 35. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
You know he'll never shy away from embracing contact on a play right up the gut. Come on. You know getting that toss in the open field is so much more fun. And on that play, it's certainly more exciting for all of us to watch, too.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11 mighty. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. His defense all over this one.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
One play action here. Burrow. That one's complete to Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
11. Here we go.
Brown on the carry. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go.
Running back sent in motion.
25. Stop.
On the give, it's Edwards-Helaire. And he gets in, touchdown! The Bengals keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Escapes the pocket. And they pick him off again. Cam Taylor-Britt kicks it off.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
They'll try it right with Brown. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these jerk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. Some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Here we go.
And now Burrow. Dumped off to his running back. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
Simply put, Kate, that's just job well done by the defense. You get a completion on 2nd down and go backwards, that's a pretty superhuman effort and want to from this defense.
11 mighty. Here we go.
On 3rd and goal, here's Burrow. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. On 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. The big kick is no good. It's well to the left there. And looking at the scoreboard, Brock, I think they can weather the miss there. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Finds a man, right side. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Nix. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll throw again. Nix. That's incomplete left side. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Switch. Ready.
To the air, 3rd and long. Left side now, caught by Sutton. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Going again, here's Nix. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. And this is down all the way to the 3. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
All right, now another opportunity to convert this 2-point try.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
Nick's going to try and throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. That is their 3rd conversion this game. They haven't been shy on the confidence to go for it or to back it up once it's snapped.
I love that word, confidence. And I love being in a huddle and you can feel it. When you're on offense that feels like you can't be stopped, you can't wait to say, ready! No matter what the situation or circumstance is, in 3 conversions, that's job well done.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. It's victory formation the rest of the way for the Bengals, who take a knee. So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And this was...
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl. You can keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl,